Music. Music is life, and maybe that's why even our heart has beats. A very happy World Music Day to all of you in advance. But why was the celebration of World Music Day started? Well, in 1982, the Ministry of Culture in France decided to celebrate music festivals in streets of Paris so that they could encourage amateur artists as well as professional artists to bring out their work in music. Hello, I am Shraddha Benagi, and I invite all our viewers to the program Naqsh-a-Yuva, an initiation by Gangaram Sangeet to promote and encourage young artists. Today, we have with us three brilliant young vocalists and musicians. I would like to welcome our first guest, Deblina Banerjee. She is from Kolkata, and she has just finished her Master of Science in Nutrition. She finds her interest in light classical music as well as commercial songs. She has worked with many YouTube channels and has also done playback music. She has also done playback singing for a few Bengali movies. I welcome you, Deblina. Our second guest for today is Vinci Murgod. Well, it is Leonardo Da Vinci Murgod. Let's find some interesting facts about his name later on. Vinci Murgod is from Bangalore. He is just finished 12th grade from St. Joseph's College and has a huge fan following on Instagram for his lively music. He finds his interest in rhythm and blues and pop music and has wonderfully created some amazing contents on Instagram for which he has around 30,000 viewers. I welcome you, Vinci. Our next guest is our little champ, the youngest champ among all our guests, that is Madhur Shindhe. He is from Hubli. He is just a 14-year-old kid, but has performed in more than 50 concerts all across India. He finds his interest in fusion folk music as well as Hindustani classical. And having said that, he also knows to play more than 15 instruments. I welcome you, Madhur. So my first question to Deblina is, you are doing your master's in nutrition, but how did you get your breakthrough in Bengali movies? How did you get this opportunity to sing?
Actually, it is also in my blood, actually. From childhood, I belong from a musical family. So my mom was my first guru, my auntie. And then I was always fond of music. So while studying, I got an opportunity to sing in a YouTube channel. Then in 2017, then after that, it was a quite hit in YouTube, you know. Then I did my second recording with the person. It was a duet song. So with the person, I did the second thing, and then I started getting offers from various YouTube channels to sing, to collab with them, and like that it happened. So like that one, it's not a big budget or a big kind of film, but it's a YouTube film, short film and feature film. I did my voice there, and I did playback in 2 films. So it's all doing well now, and I'm now opening my new channel. I actually opened my new YouTube channel and Facebook page last year. So now with the help of that, and now I'm promoting my songs with the help of the social media.
That's amazing. I think one very good note that we all could take here is it's very important for young artists to come out and perform, to come out and show themselves. You know, you have to break through that small comfort zone of yours, and that small gesture will do so much wonders to you. You never know where it can take you. That's a beautiful lesson you've given to us, Deblina. Thank you so much. And when I heard your songs, oh God, you have a beautiful voice. I would really like to listen to one of your most favorite songs.
Yeah, there are so many favorite songs of mine. I would like to sing one bhajan of it, okay?
Amazing.
It's a Meera bhajan.
Okay.
So, okay. जोगिया तो कब रे मिलोगे आई, कब रे मिलोगे आई, तेरे ही कारण योग लियो है, घर घर अलख जगाई, कब रे मिलोगे आई, कब रे मिलोगे आई. Thank you.
Your voice is so soothing. God bless you, dear. I love your voice.
Thank you.
Next, let's have some interesting talk with our Leonardo da Vinci. Vinci, I would really want to know about small history behind your name first. Tell us about how you got this name.
Yeah, so as I told you, my granddad was an international artist, and even my grandmom used to paint. And I mean, all of them are, basically artists in my family, and it just runs in my blood. It runs in our family's blood. And I mean, all of them are painters, but somehow I got this, flair for music, and I started just working on it. And I mean, it was a different experience for me, a whole new experience, and especially only because of my social media, my followers, my listeners, I got that confidence where I could, like, because listening to random people and versus listening to your friends, you can tell that who's actually like telling you the truth, like like a general truth basically. So your friends will support you, like saying that your voice is good, your voice is good. But when it comes from a stranger, it actually, you feel like working on it, and that's what like got me motivated towards,
Nice.
like, you can just
So
say
you're
my music
saying,
is my first love. Yeah.
nice. So you're saying the Leonardo da Vinci name is kept by your grandfather, who was an artist?
Not really, but it's actually kept by my aunt, and she's
Oh,
one of the cousins of my dad.
okay.
And yeah, so because I guess I don't really know like the main history behind it, because like I obviously wasn't born that time.
Yeah.
But yeah, they told me they kept my name this because as a painter. And I mean, I would actually like really, love to live up to that name. You know how it is, like Leonardo da Vinci was an artist, and I can be the next music artist, like, Leonardo da Vinci the second or something, like, one of those
That's
kings.
very beautifully said,
Yeah.
note.
Yeah.
Amazing, Mitzi. So my question to you is, so I've seen you since you were a small child, right? But I never knew Vinci as someone who would, pursue his career in music or who would be interested in
True.
music. So
Yeah.
it's just 2-3 years now that you have completely found yourself in music. So how did this change? What interested you, to begin your interest in music and to begin your career in music? What was that initial point?
So first was like, when I got that purpose, I felt that purpose. I understood that purpose, and I really felt connected to music is when I realized that people in our society, in Indian society, take music as something which cannot be more than a hobby. So which is a very sad thing, because as a musician and as something, you can example, you love something, you do anything basically to prove them wrong or right, that's saying that it is right or it is wrong, that what you're doing. So I mean, that became like my ultimate goal or my purpose, that I have to prove everyone that, like, not only to my family but to everyone, that music can be something which is it can be more than a hobby. And I can, I mean, as a, people have that belief in me, and I want to prove it to everyone. That's like my ultimate goal. Yeah.
I love your confidence, Vinci. I
Yeah.
hope that you achieve it very soon. You are
Thank you.
already on the path.
Yeah.
Vinci, you're an Insta hit, and I
Yeah.
would definitely want to listen to one of your most hit songs.
Yeah, so this is one of my favorite songs, and it's a very famous song. It's called Perfect by Ed Sheeran. Here it goes. I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes, you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath. You heard it, darling, you look perfect tonight. Thank you.
That was beautiful, Vinci.
Thank you.
I wish
Thanks.
someone sings this to me someday. Next, we have our little champ here who's been waiting, Madhur Shindhe.
Hello.
So, hi Madhur. So how do you manage your time? You go to school, you say you performed in more than 50 concerts, you have your assignments to do, obviously you play football as well, you have your music class, you have your practice time, you have your instrumental class. How do you manage everything at such a young age? How do you make time for your music class? Give us some tips.
Well, to be honest, I don't focus much on music. I have other hobbies like to play football and like you said. But when it comes to manage school, it's my routine. I have to follow it. But in my family, everyone has supported me in every condition. Like my grandfather, he takes me to the music classes, and my mom who teaches me, and my dad who had taught lot of instruments like keyboard, guitar, harmonium, etc. And uh, apart from and after all, I can play more than 15 plus instruments. And see, it's not necessary to give time to music. The point is I get attracted towards it, and this is what happens.
Wow. That's a new learning for all of us. So how, in 1 week per se, how much do you practice? Or you have your classes? How much time do you make for music?
Yeah, approximately I spend about 7 to 10 hours per week.
7 to 10 hours per week. That's brilliant. And then he tells you don't have to spend enough time. Look, every talent requires some amount of practice, and that's why he's here. Madhur, having said that, I have seen you perform on the stage, right? You are a rock star when you perform on the stage. So I've heard many of Raghu Dixit's songs that you sing because your genre is folk fusion. I would really love to, see a performer, a rock star mode of you now.
Well, I know so much of songs sang by Raghu Dixit, but it would be pleasure if you give me a chance to sing the song which I have composed by myself.
Even better. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Hey, ನೆಲದೊಳಗೇನು ನೀರೊಳಗೇನು ನೆಲದೊಳಗೇನು ನೀರೊಳಗೇನು ಬೆಳಕು ಗಾಳಿ ಬಾನೊಳಗೆ ನಾನು ನೀನು ಕೂಡಲು ತಾನೆ ನಾನು ನೀನು ಕೂಡಲು ತಾನೆ ತರಳು ಸವಿಜೇನು ನಿಂತಿದೆ ನೆಲವು ಬರುವ ಓ ನಿಂತಿದೆ ಬೆಳಗಿಸುವ ಚಲವು Thank you.
Beautiful, Madhur. So did you write the lyrics? Who does the lyrics credit go to?
So basically this lyrics was written by great man Da Vinci, and my grandfather always used to sing this song, and once I told my grandfather to I told him to let us compose a song that which is written by the Da Vinci. So after some times I came up with the song.
Amazing. Very good work, Madhur. So let's come back to Deblina now. So Deblina, as Vinci mentioned some time back, that music is taken very lightly in our society. Even now in India, when we say that we want to pursue a career in any of the arts field, be it dance or music, there's always a question mark in people's face. You know, it's like, is it part-time or is it full-time? Do you have a real job? So
Yeah.
what's your thought on this? What do you think about pursuing a career in the field of art?
I think you should always follow what you love, actually. And people keep asking their shitty questions and all that. It's their habit. They're like, they're the song like कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम ही है कहना, छोड़ो बेकार की बातें कहीं इनमें बीत ना जाए रहना. So I think just follow your heart and what you love, and with dedication, if you have the dedication towards your passion and love, one day you will be recognized, and then what people say doesn't matter. That doesn't matter at all. So just throw them out and just listen to your heart. That's all. I feel.
It's a good change of mind, I think, that we should all have, to listen to our hearts too and not just become mechanical.
Yeah, right.
Beautifully said. So I've heard a lot of your covers on YouTube and you have a very soothing voice. Could you give us any of your favorite movie song or anything? I would want to listen to a movie song now.
Okay. One movie song like Chupke Se from the movie Satya. It's A.R. Rahman composition.
I think all
Yeah.
our viewers are also familiar with this song, so they would love it.
Yeah. चुपके से रात की चादर तले चांद के भी आहट ना हो बादल के पीछे चले जले कतरा कतरा गले कतरा कतरा चांद भी ना हिले आधी आधी चांद भी न हिले आधी आधी चुपके से लग जा गले रात की चादर तले चांद के भी आहट ना हो बादल के पीछे चले फरवरी की सर्दियों की धूप में मुंदी मुंदी अखियों से देखना रात की यार से दिन भी न डूबे रात ना आए शाम कभी न ढले शाम ढले तो सुबह न आए रात ही रात चले चुपके से लग जा गले रात की चादर तले थैंक यू
Surely have a soothing voice. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful, I'm sure all our viewers also will agree to this. You are amazing.
thank you
So nice to have you here today. I'm glad I even got to listen to your voice. Beautiful, Deblina.
thank you
Vinci, so you mentioned that social media has a huge impact on you, right? Because most of your songs are released on Instagram and YouTube. You have around 30,000 plus followers on views on your songs. So, what's your view? How much does social artists like you?
First, as because I mean, social media played a very major role in my taking my music to a next level, because because before social media I wasn't very aware of my voice. It was like I wasn't that sure that I could get it up to that level. And after the comments, the non-stop comments and the likes, and people supporting me unconditionally, it was like it actually at a point it made me cry, like how supportive people are being towards my voice and towards my music. And it actually, then I realized that I need to take this to a next level. I need to prove them that I can do this, I can do better. And that's when I started, I went to my parents and I said that I want so I took this home recording set for my house, and I started recording songs. That's the lockdown time. That's when I actually like my music like completely, it took a different, I took it to a different level. Yeah, it took a transitional hit. And yeah, so that happened. And so because of that, today I am the person I am, because of my fans, because of my listeners. Yeah.
That's beautiful. How does it feel to get your first 30,000 plus views for your songs?
It's like it's like people would dream to get there. And I mean, I would like to thank my fans. I love them. And I mean, just keep supporting me, and I will work for it. I will work on it. And I mean, haters are going to come, people are going to love you, but like as even she said that kuch to log kahenge, unka kaam hai kehna. I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to prove everyone.
I think even on social media nowadays, people are being a little more considerate about their comments. They encourage, I see more
Yeah.
of positivity too, like than the past few years where there was more of negativity. But now social media, I think it is
True.
really pushing, it's giving a forward, a positive push to everybody, where all artists, to everybody who wants to express themselves on social media.
True.
Lovely. Vinci, what do you have for us next? I would love to listen to your songs.
So there's this R&B soul song. I mean, that's my genre. So there's this song called Heartbreak Anniversary, and it's a very famous song in Insta also. So I'd like to sing that song.
Shoot.
It's called Heartbreak Anniversary by Giveon, and here it goes. Balloons are deflating. Guess they look lifeless like me. We miss you on your side of the bed. Still got your things here. They stare at me like souvenirs. Don't wanna let you out my head. Just like the day that I met you, the day I thought forever, say that you love me, but that lasts for never. It's cold outside. Like why you walk down my life? Why you walk down my life? I feel like this every time. On these days that I feel like you and me. Heartbreak anniversary. 'Cause I feel like this every time. On these days I feel like you and me. Heartbreak anniversary. Thank you.
That's brilliant. I think this is one of the most trending songs on Instagram
Yeah,
too.
on Insta.
Right?
So
Vinci, I would want to know, are you a self-taught singer or do you go to classes? How is it? Where do you learn?
I mean, first when I started, initially, I mean, now I joined this Western classes called Moksha Academy, and there's this very he's my mentor. His name is Richard Andrew, and he's been in music industry for like more than 20-30 years, and I mean, like I envy him. He's one of the, I mean, I look up to him, as a role model. And you know and before that, I was all self-taught, because I was a great listener, I told you, right? So I used to just put on my headphones. I used to vibe to music, and every note, every note, every runs in the song, I used to like listen to it and go with it, like repeatedly sing the same line until I get that right. So that's how I taught myself. And yeah, so that's
So
the
you are self-taught and recently you've joined classes.
yeah. And I have great friends over there. And some of my so there's a group where there's so I'm going to name my friends. There's Ishanka, Adi, Hitesh, and Amira. So all of them have like a different story. Like I have a different backstory, and they have a different story. And we all have different genres. We have our own ideologies, and it's all it's completely different. So once we come together, we have this unique experience. We learn from each other, we teach each other, and it's like together we can do anything. It's that
That's a
we
very,
can reach
very
to any heights.
important lesson you've given us, Vinci, because
Yeah.
friends matter so much.
Yeah.
So you're telling us how important your
I mean,
community and your friends
yeah,
are, right, for your own growth. So
yeah,
it's very important to be with like-minded people, they say, and I think you're giving
yeah.
us an example through that.
Yeah, because even you go solo, you at a certain level you can, but like afterwards you need to learn from people. You need to have that inspiration from different people, from different artists, and that's what keeps you, it gives you ideas in your mind. It keeps
Absolutely.
innovative. And yeah, that's the whole point,
That's a
to
very beautiful
yeah,
lesson you've
to
given to
observe
us today.
others and learn something, be unique basically. Yeah.
It's wonderful to see you grow, Vinci.
Thank
So
you.
glad we're doing this.
Thank you. Have you heard the song Just Say You Won't Let Go by James Arthur?
I would love to hear it from you now.
Yeah. Okay. So here it goes. Can you hear the guitar?
Yes.
Yeah. I met you in the dark. You lit me up. You made me feel as though I was enough. We danced the night away. We drank too much. I held your hair back when you were throwing up. Yeah, that's it. That was like a short.
Short filler before
Yeah.
we got our third
Yeah.
guest. Thank you so much, Vinci.
Yeah.
Next, I have a small task for Madhur Shindhe actually. So I'm going to play an audio and I want him to guess which rag this is. Madhur, are you up for the challenge?
Yeah.
Amazing. So I'm going to play the audio now.
Yeah, I got it.
That was quick.
This rag belongs to Bhairav.
Absolutely correct.
Thank you.
And it's a morning rag, like dawn kind of thing. In the morning, before the morning, when the morning starts, the timing is that Bhairav is that time rag.
Oh,
rag.
that's nice information. That's nice. Madhur, your question now. So you've done more than 50 performances across India. Tell me which is your most favorite performance until now. Tell me how it felt.
Till now, I had performed more than 50 concerts all over India. According to me, my most favorite performance which I had ever performed was in Hubli in Deshpande Foundation. So because of the huge crowd over there, and it was a pretty big auditorium also, and I had got a very big round of applause for my performance, and this is how, and this was my memorable moment show.
So you're saying at such a young age, how do you have so much confidence to perform in front of such a huge crowd?
Yeah, at some point even I was very nervous while when I was performing that time, but my family, my father, my grandfather all motivated me that time, and even the audience, the love of audience, and they attracted me towards them, and this is how I got
Such
motivated.
a star response he gives.
Thank you.
Wonderful, Madhur. Madhur, I would really love to listen to some Hindustani classical music from you.
Yeah. So I'm going to sing a raga called Tilak Kamod. Okay, and this rag is a evening rag. नीर भरन कैसे जाऊं सखी रे अब नीर भरन कैसे जाऊं सखी रे अब डगर चलत मोसे करत राय डगर चलत मोसे करत रार में नीर भरन कैसे जाऊं सखी रे अब नीर भरन कैसे जाऊं सखी रे अब ऐसो चंचल चपल हट नट खट मन ऐसो चंचल चपल हट नट खट मन ऐसो चंचल चपल हट नट खट मन तन कहू की बात बिनती करत मैं तन कहू की बात बिनती करत मैं कही रे हार जाऊं सखी रे अब नीर भरन कैसे जाऊं सखी रे अब नीर भरन कैसे नीर भरन कैसे नीर भरन कैसे Thank you.
That was beautiful.
Beautiful, Madhur. Very wonderful. So I think we've come to the end of this program and we've got to learn so many new things from you guys. Deblina said that it's very important to show your talent. That's what got her the opportunity in movies. And Vinci mentioned about how impactful social media is for growing artists, and also how important it is to choose the right friends for you when you have to do wonders in your life. And Madhur, our little champ, has taught us how important it is to give some time for practice. If you want to succeed, practice is the first step. And he's also given us some insightful thoughts about how to overcome how he overcome his fears, and how we all can overcome the fear through the love towards music, right? And to end this program, I would like to ask 2 questions to all of you, and anything that comes to your mind in 2 words or 3 words, just give me a quick reply. All right? So Deblina, first question to you. What is the need of music to this world?
It connects people with their feelings, and whenever you are up, you down, just connect. Only thing you can connect is the music, and with yourself. It's a different kind of connection you feel through music that people can't be able to. I think music is the ultimate connection with the God and all that, ultimate form of worship to the God.
Amazing. Vinci, what is the need of music to the world? What do you think?
For me, and I mean, for me and for other people, I think it's connection is basically, it connects, that interaction is very important. So it gets you into the different vibe only, it gets you into that spiritual vibe for me and for other people, and that is what is important. So yeah.
You also mentioned about healing.
Yeah, healing. It heals you, and it heals you in, physically, and it's proven, it's a scientific fact that it can heal you physically and emotionally, mentally, and all. Yeah.
Wonderful. Madhur, what do you say? What is the need of music?
I think that music is what I can feel my expressions, feel my emotions, feel my all also to attract them towards me. So this is how I feel. It's what I feel.
Amazing. Next question, Madhur, to you itself. What does music mean to you?
Being a very passionate musician, I think that the music which I deliver to the people, to the audience, and the appreciate what I get from them, from the audience, it means a lot to me.
Wonderful. Vinci, what does music mean to you?
So it's like without music, I'd be lost. Music is something. Music again, it's my first love. I mean, I'm a very good listener, and I listen to music all the time. And yeah, it's just like I'd be lost without music.
Amazing.
It's constant for me. Yeah.
Deblina, what does music mean to you?
Like he said, it's my love and everything. I feel connected to God, and whenever I want to say something, I am not able to express my feeling, I can dedicate to a song. So it's it's something different. You can connect people with music and all that. It's everything. That's why our heart have beats that you have mentioned, and music is everything. Everything has music. We are
Wonderful.
talking in a different tone. The horn is but everything has music. The nature has music, so you have just to feel it and just to deliver to the people, and that's all. I think that.
Amazing. It was a wonderful chat with all three of you. I'm so glad I got to do this. Music has healing powers. Music can express that which words can't express. Music connects to our soul, and music can bring joy and happiness. On the occasion of World Music Day, let us encourage, support, and appreciate artists among us. But let's also remember to appreciate others without self-doubting ourselves. Having said that, let us spread joy, happiness through music, and have a wonderful day. With that, we come to the end of our talk show, Naqsh-a-Yuva. I would like to thank Deblina, Vinci, and Madhur for being a part of this wonderful show. I'm sure we've all taken back some insightful thoughts today. I would also like to thank Gangaram Sangeet for this initiation, Naqsh-a-Yuva, with the sole motto to encourage and promote young artists. This is Shraddha Benagi signing off. Take care.